Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video I'm going to show you how to remove screen lock on Itel phone. Let's begin. So, as you can see, currently we have pattern set up. However, the problem is that I cannot remember it, I cannot input it as I have simply forgot it. So, in order to actually remove our screen lock and, well, be able to use our phone again, we'll have to remove everything. We'll have to do a factory reset, meaning we'll erase all the data, password included, but also images included, applications included, accounts included. Basically everything you have stored on your phone will be gone, including password, but keep that in mind. So, without further ado, first things you have to do is simply power off your phone, and you can easily do that by simply press and holding a power button for a moment, and then you want to press power off. And after the phone vibrates, it means that the phone is currently turned off. Now you want to probably pick it up, and then you want to press and hold a power button and volume up button simultaneously. And when Itel logo appears, you want to release the power button. So we press and hold both of these, meaning volume up and power button, and now the power button gets released because the Itel logo appeared. Now we press and hold for a moment. It can take a few seconds, and now we can see the no command. Here we want to simply press and hold the power button and press volume up button once. So we do that and that, and now we enter our recovery mode. Here we have, as you can see, a few different options. We can reboot the system now. We can also move through the recovery mode via volume buttons, and we confirm it using the power button. So here we have the reboot system, reboot to bootloader, enter fast boot, apply update from SD card, wipe data, and factory reset. And we have also a bunch of different options, but the wipe data option is what we want to click. So we simply hit power button. As you can see, the screen, the phone tells us that, do we sure we want to wipe all user data? This cannot be undone. And we want to hit factory data reset and confirm. And as you can see, formatting data is now in progress, and wiping data is also in progress. So after it's done actually, we'll be able to reboot our phone, I believe, and then we'll go through typical first step configuration screen, and then we'll be able to use our phone again. But the problem with this phone is that formatting and hard resetting, even via settings, can take a while. So yeah, you should probably just leave the phone somewhere. Keep an eye on it, like don't leave it entirely. But I believe after about 3 minutes, maybe 4 or 5, the data should be erased. So let's wait for a while. And as you can see, after a while, the formatting data is complete. The wipe is complete. And now, we don't even have to press any volume buttons, as we are already in the reboot system now option. So all we have to do is simply confirm it. And now our phone will reboot. And after a mere moment, I don't think it will take as long as the data wipe itself, we'll go through the first step configuration, and we'll be able to use our phone again without any lock screen that stands in our way. Keep in mind though that if you were logged into any Google account before you formatted your data, you might need to log in into that same account again. So basically that's because you have to confirm that you own this phone and you haven't stole it or anything. So you'll have to input your password, though if you also forgot this one, then there's still a chance for you. As you can, I believe, just hit the I forgot password button, and then you'll go through the whole process of resetting your password, etc, etc. But it shouldn't go without greater issues, I believe. So now, after a while, it should... Oh, yep, the animation plays. And now we'll be taken to the configuration menu. When we basically configure our language, and our Wi-Fi, the SIM cards, the navigation bar, etc. Like half of this, it still can be done in the settings later. As I will show you, you can just skip all of it, basically. And it really loads for a long time. That's... damn. Like, I'm not judging, like every phone takes a while to do things, but rebooting shouldn't be that hard to do. I hope. But you know, who am I to judge? I'm just a random guy on the internet who's telling you how to remove your screen lock because you forgot it, you fool. Yeah, and after a while we can now choose our language. If you scroll down, you will see a bunch of probably natural languages, but maybe that's what you're aiming for. For me, it's English, so I'm going to scroll up. And as you can see here, we have our English. So we click here, and we simply hit next. Now we can, as you can see, we can skip the inserting SIM card. We can skip connecting to Wi-Fi. We cannot skip this, unfortunately. So we hit next. If you value your data, you probably want to hit disagree here. I will. And here we have our Google services. Of course, you can also disable those little check marks here. So we don't want to scan anything, we don't want to use location. And then we hit accept. Now we can also skip setting new screen lock. You know, just in case you forget it once again. We can skip it. We can set the gestures, as the gestures are pretty cool. And now we are welcomed to Itel. So we hit this little arrow here. And now we should be able to use our phone. And as you can see, we have successfully removed our screen lock. Whenever I will lock the screen now, there is no screen lock here. I mean, the screen lock is there because there's a swipe option, but no password has to be entered in order to actually use our phone. And that's finally all for this video. If you found it useful, please remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.